So yeah, it was a very big responsibility because he's a legend and he has achieved so much in cricket. So making a film on him, the film should make justice to the life he has lived. Also, he has had a very unlike any other sportsman, the kind of life Mr. Muralidharan has had from the childhood during the civil war in Sri Lanka, and the kind of obstacles he had to overcome in his life outside cricket, on the cricket field, that he had faced is out of the world. In the sense, when I first listened to his life story, when he told me his story, I realized this film has to be made because it will be an inspiration for a lot of people, not just for people who want to be a cricketer, but anyone who wants to achieve something in life. I think his life is a great example.
Okay, 800 releasing on Jio Cinema from tomorrow. What are your thoughts about the OTT platform, OTT release?
See, as a filmmaker, this is like a second innings. We get another opportunity to reach more audience because before the OTT was there, this avenue, theatre was the only way we could reach the audience. But not every film gets the opportunity to reach a lot of audience because you need big stars, and then today there are so many competition. You can't, even if the film is good, more than 2 weeks, it's a rarity. So now OTT has given a lot of reach for filmmakers, for films that are not done with big stars. You can reach a lot of people. So for any filmmaker, the dream is to take our story to as much people as possible. So in that way, OTT release is a big boom for filmmakers. So throughout the shooting process, what we did is, we created a look without too much prosthetic for audience to associate him as Murali. So we don't have to try and do prosthetic and make him exactly. If you had watched the trailer or the movie, you would have seen that he looks close to it. So that it was achieved. We made it very minimal and we make him very comfortable because expression is usually difficult if you go for all the prosthetics. And so even while acting, even while acting, what we did is we made it a point that he doesn't try to be exactly like Murali. So we said, okay, we are making a cinema. Now we have a story. Let's approach as if we are approaching a regular film. So you just have to keep in mind that this is his character and the emotion has to be carried forward. That's the most important thing. Surprisingly, what happened is, after we shot everything, editing, everything is done, when people say, even as Murali's wife watched him, say, oh, he looks exactly like Murali, he smiles like him, he stands like him, but that we didn't try to do that. That was very subconsciously done by him. So he's done a great job, but our focus was mostly to deliver the emotion of the scene properly and not to walk like Murali or see like Murali. That we didn't try to do. But somehow it happened that even his wife and family felt like he looked exactly like him. So it's a coincidental thing. But I think it has worked out in a very subconscious level.
So can you hold the mic?
Yeah, sorry. Initially, S Sripathy was supposed to do this film. After that, what happened? We decided to do an auditions in Sri Lanka, in India, everywhere. We tried to find the right actor. So our focus was the actor should know a little bit of cricket. He should be a good actor. The body language is important as a sportsman, right? So we had some criteria. And look was also important so that we can at least, with makeup, we can make him look like Mr. Murali. But what happened is that once we shortlisted, he was not done the shortlist because we felt he was a little taller. And so we know he's a great actor. We have seen him in Slumdog Millionaire. He has done Hollywood films. But we felt, will the cast be proper? In the sense, will it be okay for Mr. Murali? Then suddenly his audition tape came. Though it was not in the shortlist, the audition tape came. When me and my team saw the audition tape, we just took 1.5 minutes of a tape, I think. We immediately decided he's the person. He'll be able to carry the role. So that confidence came by his talent. The way he did the audition and sent the tape was outstanding. And we couldn't say no to it. It was that good. Yeah. Yes, it's a very important incident that happened in his life, and then throughout his career he had to keep proving that he's a genuine bowler even after breaking world records. So that's a very traumatic experience for someone being so popular in the world, being a champion bowler, still umpire calling you a no ball and then trying to prove that you are actually honest and you're not cheating in your bowling. That was a huge, obstacle that he had to cross in his life multiple times. So we have covered it in a very detailed way. We have gone behind the scene of what happened in Australia and why all these happened and how he came out of it. The trauma he went through, the fight, the struggle, everything has been told. See, we couldn't directly speak to them, but we spoke to certain officials there in Australia and their team members and some of the Australian, their managers who were involved in that tour and Australian players, some of them. So through them, we got the information of exactly what happened. So we have shown that in the film as well. Yeah. No, we didn't meet them. They directly, we cannot meet them and ask them. So we went through all their testimonies and anecdotes and interviews that they had given before, and we worked with someone called Darryl Foster, who was there involved in the tour, and he was the manager. Yeah. So we interviewed him, and Tom Moody and other Australian players as well. No, it's not we picking it. It's an opportunity we got to make. So through producers that come. So making a film on such a big legend is always a great opportunity. So I don't think any director will say no to it.
When the story is about Muralidharan's on-ground and off-ground, why particularly title is taken?
I thought, the title, we could have gone with Muralidharan or something. But this question was why 800? Because, see, for Sachin, if you tell Sachin, you know it's Sachin. Dhoni, you will know it's Dhoni. But if you say Murali, no one will know if it's, even Muralidharan, no one will associate it to. You'll have to make it Muttaya Muralidharan, right? So then it was just a decision, suddenly we were, okay, what about 800? It's an iconic number. So maybe we can use that, and that's how we decided on that.